Okay, so I have just off camera checked on the pendulum. I'll redo it. Hi, anybody's over here? I checked off camera. Is this file name cat JAYA.ADVANI who's with me? Is this Nikhil Advani who is with me? Mr. Hakumatrai Advani and Mrs. Kalavati Hakumatrai Advani along with Suchitra Mirchandani Advani are with you. They are visiting you at the lower realms. They are visiting you at the lower realms. Okay, great. Now there is something you want to say, darling. Nikhil Advani, can you tell me on which day you left the body and went into the afterlife? You passed away recently? Did you leave the body and move into the afterlife recently? You are my father's brother Ramesh Advani and Suchitra Mirchandani Advani's son? Okay, can I ask you, did you pass away in this year? Did you leave your body in 2025 this year? We are now in the month of November 2025. So did you pass away in October 2025? Did you pass away in September 2025? Did you finally leave the body in September 2025? Did you leave your body in India? Were you in India when you exited out of your body? You were in India? You were in Karnataka? Were you in Karnataka when you passed out of your body, when you went back into spirit? You were in Karnataka? Were you in Maharashtra? But in September, August, September, July, August, September, I was given to understand Ranbir Kapoor, the real Ranbir Kapoor, Mr. Rishi Kapoor's son, by birth, the real Kareena Kapoor, no shapeshifter for her, but the real one, born in the Kapoor family, my friend Sayugata Saxeria, and Mr. Ambani, that is Mr. Mukesh Ambani, was shot dead because a shapeshifter for Mr. Modi got into a rage, or the beast got into a rage. I would not want you to answer the people who purposely throw voice around from the fan which the camera cannot pick up. They like to divert. The minute I have started speaking to you, they've got all worked up, and you can hear the router. It has started beeping. It started beeping only when the reading came to talking to you. So what you have to do is you have to ignore them completely. You should answer only my questions, because my internet yesterday, there was a problem with my router. Somebody is getting really worked up. about the truth coming out. So you need to answer very quickly and come to the chase, cut the chase and come to the topic. Otherwise, uploading videos could become a problem. If it becomes a problem, then you won't get a chance to talk. So if you have something to say, you need to do it very straightforward. You need to ignore whatever it is and not answer them at all. You ignore them. While the camera does not pick it up, you and I have heard how they went completely berserk now. The camera would have picked up the beeping of the router. So ignore it all. You cut the chase and tell me, was Ranbir Kapoor shot underground? Was he the real son of Was he the real son of Rishi Kapoor? Is he with you in the lower realms? He's moved to the higher realms because that's what I got earlier. Okay, what about Kareena Kapoor, the mother of Saif Ali Khan Pataudi? No, Taimur Ali Khan Pataudi, wife of Saif. Kareena Kapoor is murdered. Was she also shot dead at the same time or in the same few days? Did my friend Sayuda Saxeria, who went and became my friend at Queensland University of Technology, Brisbane, was she also shot dead in those few days? Was it in a military facility underground? The fourth person who is very important, Mr. Mukesh Ambani from Reliance, Dhirubhai Ambani's son, along with Kokila Ben Ambani. Was that man shot dead in the facility under wherever? Was he shot dead? Was that man responsible for the shooting of the 3 people who I just mentioned? Are you sure that is the original Mukesh Ambani? His wife Neeta Ambani is still in the human body. His son Anant Ambani is still in the human body. His daughter Isha Ambani is still in the human body. His son Akash Ambani is still in the human body. Is his original son Akash Ambani still in the human body? His son-in-law Piramal is still in his human body. His daughter-in-law Radhika Merchant is still in her human body. Radhika Merchant, the girl who got married to Anant Ambani in front of the whole world, is that girl still in her human body? She was a jeweller's daughter. She recently got married. Did a Radhika merchant recently get married? Is that girl in her human body who recently got married? Radhika merchant who recently got married to Anant Ambani. He's not Anant Ambani, but for the world, she got married to Anant Ambani recently, where Mukesh Ambani was crying because he was very emotional. Radhika merchant who got married to Anant Ambani, where Mukesh Ambani got very, very emotional. Radhika merchant, that girl who got married, is she in her human body? So the girl who got married who recently got married, where Mukesh Ambani was very emotional, his son was reminding him of his father, that incident happened. The girl who got married at that time, called Radhika merchant, is she gone to the spirit world? Has she moved into the afterlife? What about Akash Ambani's wife? I don't know what her name is. Is she still in her human body? The girl who was married to Akash Ambani? Let's just say Mukesh Ambani and Neeta Ambani's older son's wife, so his older daughter-in-law, is she still in the human body? The older daughter-in-law also has gone away into the afterlife. So that means Radhika merchant's older sister-in-law has moved into the afterlife. Now you are saying, was Ranbir Kapoor, Kareena Kapoor, Sayugata Saxena shot underground somewhere in JNPT? Panvel area. Were they murdered somewhere in Panvel area? You don't know the area very well, right? You don't go beyond Carmichael Road, or where don't you go beyond? So, were they shot somewhere off the expressway going to Lonavala? Somewhere near Vashi? Were they shot at? In the previous read, about a few weeks ago, I was told the beast got into a rage. The beast did not get in a rage. So why were Kareena Kapoor and Ranbir Kapoor shot underground? They were shot. Were they doing a shooting? Were they acting and doing a shooting? So when you say they were shot underground, was it that they were acting and, were they shooting a film? Was a gun involved where they really lost their life and left the body and went into the afterlife? Were they shot dead? Were they shot dead because they were found guilty of crime or something? Were they shot dead on whim and fancy? The whim and fancy was of whose? A shapeshifter for Narendra Damodar Das Modi? The beast shapeshifts for Mr. Narendra Damodar Das Modi? Does the beast shapeshift for Narendra Damodar Das Modi, or does the one who is in service to the beast shapeshift for Narendra Damodar Das Modi? The beast himself or herself shapeshifts for Narendra Damodar Das Modi? You know what? You may not get a chance in the future to name the beast. Do you want to name the beast? In black and white, no matter what the consequences are? Do you want to give the beast's identity? And don't waste my time, because yesterday again we have gone and asked you. You have gone all over the place. Barsha didn't want to give the name. You may not get a chance to put the video up again. So I'm just telling you, you want to cut the chase, you want to give the name? What is the beast's real name when he is not shape-shifting for other people? Can you give me that name? One thing, is the beast somebody who has a physical penis on him, a physical vagina on him, and a physical anus on him? Is the beast one person? Is the beast split into two people? Now I'll ask you very clearly, in the physicality, like my physical body that I got. This is my left hand, right? I got 5 fingers, left hand. Yes? This is my left hand. It's got 5 fingers. Is this my right hand? Does it have 6 fingers? Okay, so I want to ask you in black and white. The beast on his body, the way my left hand has 5 fingers, same way the beast. Does the beast have a physical penis on his body? With the physical penis, does the beast also have a physical vagina on his body? Does he also have an anus on his body? Point is it a tattoo that is on him? Is it a marking that is on his body that you are talking about? Like, it could be a colored tattoo, it could be an invisible tattoo. Is that what you're saying is on his body? You're saying it is a physical endowment by birth, or then what he has fixed upon himself through surgery. You're saying he physically, are you saying by birth he was endowed with a penis, vagina, and an anus? You are saying by birth he was endowed with a physical vagina, penis, and an anus. Did Ranbir Kapoor, Kareena Kapoor, Sanjukta Saxena know the identity of the beast? Did they know about his endowments, hear about it, but not ever see it themselves? They had heard the rumors. They kept quiet about it, but they physically had not seen it themselves. Are there other people in their screwed up industry who have heard the rumors? So are there many people in their fucking industry that know who this beast is? The beast is primarily physically inactive when it comes to actually sex. So you can say he kind of is celibate. He stays celibate for most part of it. Outside of my marriage, or that sham of a marriage, taking it from September 2001 to October 2002, or if you want to stretch it up to about September 2003, the final hearing. Outside of this time frame, has the beast ever crossed paths with me again? Before or after that point in time? You're saying the beast crossed paths with me only during this time frame? That is from September, it may be not exactly September 2001, but okay, that's the time I started meeting Sanjeev Rajan Lekraj, thinking he's the cotton world boy, got married or whatever that sham was on the 3rd of March 2002, left it on the 4th of August 2002, got a divorce by the end of 2003. You're saying that was an absolute sham? Now, if you were my cousin at that time, why didn't you tell me the truth? Did you know what had happened? There is a boy called Narendra who comes to talk on the phone from help desk recently. Is that the beast? There is a boy called Narendra who speaks. I don't know whether he actually sits at the help desk downstairs or there is somebody intercepting the calls. Is he the beast? He speaks like a Maharashtrian colloquial Marathi, very deep voice of a Marathi colloquial, very localized, a very localized style of speaking. Is that the beast? Okay, if I show you some photos, will you be able to identify the beast? Okay, just wait. Okay, so the thing is, I did some just checking whether it is possible. Okay, whether it is possible for a baby to be born with both the male and the female reproductive parts. So apparently it is possible. Okay, I didn't know that before. It is called intersex. Now I checked with him about the, I checked about SRK and I got yes, but the only thing is it's not making sense simply because it is not Mukesh Ambani. He told me no, that's not the beast. I checked about lots of different actors and actresses just in case he's hiding out over there. I got a no. For SRK, I got a yes. For Jetli also, I got a yes. But then when I checked on the pendulum, I got that both people knew the beast but are not the beast. The beast could have shapeshifted for both of them. Also, the beast has actually been, during that 5 month or that 1 year, whatever interaction there was, he has crossed paths with me at Ranka Park. And he has shapeshifted for RL, SL and PL, not for Puri Lekraj. He has shapeshifted for RL, the father-in-law of that time, PL, the brother-in-law of that time, and SL, the so-called marriage partner. So the pendulum is insisting that was a sham, completely not to be taken into consideration at all, even from the lower realm, because Nikhil Advani has not gone to the higher realm, he's gone to the lower realm. Okay, that's what he says. Now, he has told me he will give me the actual name. For whatever reason, they're not willing to give the actual identity and the name of the beast when he is not shape-shifting for anybody. So yesterday also she said, I don't want to give it to you, they changed their mind. So I don't know, I will try. Let's see what we get. Okay, are you willing to give me the name of the beast, his birth name, when you say he was naturally born from the womb? I don't want the names of the friends of the beast or those who have interacted with him willingly or unwillingly, knowingly or unknowingly, unwittingly. I want the name of the beast, his birth name, and what the people around him while he was growing up, what they used to call him. Are you willing to give me that identity? You're saying outside of the so-called interaction from the 3rd of March or maybe even the September 2001 to October 2002, you're saying the beast crossed paths with me only during that time? He shapeshifted for SL? He shapeshifted for RNL, SL's father? He shapeshifted for PL, SL's brother. He shapeshifted for SL and he shapeshifted for PL for both brothers. Is the beast Anand Khandelwal? Did Anand Khandelwal ever guess that did Anand Khandelwal ever meet the beast? Has the beast ever shapeshifted as SL when meeting Anand Khandelwal? Anand never ever met the beast as SL? The beast has gone and only shapeshifted with me? Is it true that there were 10 shapeshifters for the place of dead Sanjeev Rajan Lekraj, 1995 end? You're saying this under oath? Okay, can I ask you the letters in the name of the beast's name? I don't want the friends, huh? Yesterday I did lots of it and you gave me a name and finally said no, the beast's name is not here. So are you directly going to give me the beast's name? Okay, we start with A, B, C, D all the way to Z. What letters I have to take, you say okay. What letters I don't have to say, you do a no. Alphabets. Do I have to take alphabet A in the beast's name? Do I have to take alphabet B in the beast's name? Do I have to take alphabet C in the beast's name? I don't want the beast's friends. I want the actual beast. The actual beast. So I take the alphabet C in the beast's name. Hold on. Do I take the letter D in the beast's name? Do I take the letter E in the beast's name? Do I take the letter F in the beast's name? Do I take the alphabet G in the name of the beast? Do I take the letter H in the alphabet of the beast's name? Alphabet A for beast's name. Do I take I for the beast's name? The alphabet I for the beast's name. J for the beast's name. Should I take the letter K for the beast's name? L, M. Should I take the alphabet M for the beast's name? N for the beast's name? Should I take the alphabet N for the beast's name? O. Should I take the alphabet O for the beast's name? P for the beast's name? Q for the beast's name? R for the beast's name? Should I take alphabet R for the beast's name? Should I take the alphabet S for the beast's name? Should I take the alphabet T for the beast's name? Should I take the alphabet U for the beast's name? Should I take the alphabet T for the beast's name? Should I take the alphabet U for the beast's name? The alphabet V for the beast's name? The alphabet W for the beast's name? The alphabet X for the beast's name? Y? Z? Should I take Z for the beast's name? So CRSY. In this, tell me one thing, Nikhil Advani. I hope you are not crying, because you know what? You are crying? Don't cry, sweetie. You know what? I need to be a little strict over here when I'm doing these readings, not for any other reason. Because tomorrow, if my internet stops working, I won't be able to upload these videos. You know, my modem wasn't working yesterday. Yeah, so I need to be very, very efficient from my end. Whatever I can do, I need to finish it really quickly. We don't have all day, all night, and eternity. So if there is a message you need to put out, you need to put the information on the table very straightforwardly. Otherwise, you shouldn't say you want to put it out. If you don't want to put it out, you need to do what you said yesterday. Varsha said, I don't want to talk, so I didn't push it. But if you say something, you need to keep with what it is you say, and then you need to give the information. Right? So now you have given me 4 letters. The letters are, I'll just repeat, 1 minute. CRSY. C is one letter. One alphabet in the name of the beast's name. C is one of them. C for carrot. R is one name. One letter, one alphabet. S is one alphabet. Y is one alphabet. So I'll tell you, there are many names that come out over here. Are these alphabets in the name of the beast, darling? Now, are you crying? Are you crying at this moment? The beast cries. Does the beast get all emotional and shed tears? He's quick to shed tears, the beast. He's quick to tear up. The beast's height is how much, can you tell me? Is the beast in his natural height a tall man? When I have checked with Shalina earlier, or whoever was talking to me earlier, they said the beast height is about 5'5" in height. Is that true? So, Chrissy is one name. Chris is another name. CRYS, Chris. Rix is another name. Rix, his name is Rix. No, is Rix the beast or is Rix the friend of the beast? Rix is the beast. Then there is cry, as in scry. If we had an A over here, it would become scary. Rix is the boy's name. Is he known as Rix amongst his people? Is he known as Rix amongst his people? Over here, if we also look at it, there is Cyrus's name, but CRYS, but without the U. Rix shapeshifted for Cyrus Mistry. Is there an overlap between Rix and CYRS? Is there any overlap of the two of them? They used to know each other and be friends. They knew each other. CYRS is the beast. Rix is the beast. RYCS. Did any of our cousins know Rix? He's a Bangalore boy. Is he still in his human body? He's a Gujarati. He knows how to speak Gujarati. He's a Marwadi. Is he the brother of Ritika Kotecha? Ritika Kotecha. He was your friend? Ritika was friends with Pramila Trimona Hingorani ever? Did they know each other? Rikin is her younger brother. Is that the identity you are trying to point out at? You're answering me or you're answering the fan? Which one? Rikin Kotecha. Is that the beast? Long and short, just in case you need to get it out, because tomorrow if there's no chance of internet, there's no chance. Rikin Kotecha is the beast. Rikin Kotecha shapeshifts for SRK. He stands in for SRK. Did he ever know these cathedral boys like Cyrus and Ankur Patodia in the same clique? Is there any connection to Rix being, you calling him, you're saying, okay, he's the beast. But is there any connection of him with what happened to Ranbir Kapoor and to Kareena Kapoor and the shooting of them? Is there any connection between the two things? Are you sure the guy is the beast? He seems like a very unlikely candidate. You're saying he shapeshifted during that 5-month, whatever it was at Rangapak. But there was nobody over there who shapeshifted who was... Did he wear the ego of somebody so he went unfounded? Okay, let me just take note. Hold on. Okay, Nikhil, I'm going to come back to these ads tomorrow. You know, by the night time I get pretty tired. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this up as it is. Are you okay with this video going out? Nikhil Advani, you okay with this going out? I will call you Nikhil Advani so that it's clear that we're talking to Nikhil Advani, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put this video out. Are you able to talk to me in the daytime? Would you be able to communicate with me during the daytime? The sessions that I do, would you be able to communicate with me during the daytime? Okay, you want me to do these sessions? You would be able to communicate with me after what time? Would you be able to communicate with me at 6 in the evening? 7 in the evening? Would you be able to communicate with me around 7 in the evening? 8 in the evening? I can communicate with you around 8 and after 8 in the night. You would be able to communicate with me after 8 at night. Okay, so this thing has to go on for 4 months. Whatever you need to communicate over the next 4 months. Because that's what Varsha told me yesterday. And she said she wanted the lights on over here because she was very uncomfortable with the realm. So you say she has gone back to where my mom is. I'm happy because she didn't sound happy. Nor was she, she asked me to put on all the lights. Now, do you want these lights on for you also? So there is a light on in the balcony that I leave on. I don't leave it on otherwise. I did so because she asked me to yesterday. You want me to keep this light on in the night? For the next 4 months for you too, even if Varsha is not there? Okay, so I'm going to leave the light on in the balcony. I'm going to leave one light on near the dining table. Will that be enough for you? Okay, so I will do exactly what I did yesterday. I need to go to sleep now, so I'm going to close this. I will be back tomorrow after 8 in the night. Okay, to communicate only with you. Tomorrow what we will do is, there are some videos which I want to refer to. And you can tell me whatever you want to tell me about it. Do you want me to do a Scrabble throw in your name right now? You want me to throw some Scrabble pieces, whatever you want to communicate? Okay, I'll do that. I'll do that right now. It's 23:21 right now. It's quite late. Anyway, since he wants to say something, what I will do is I'll just throw some Scrabble pieces. I will not get into the details. But if there is anything anyone finds which makes some sense, then you can do your own Scrabble throw. I started this since last night, which is putting on this light in the night, primarily because I was requested to do so. Since the lights are very bright, I've kept the curtain partly shut from my end, but before going to sleep, I will open the curtains out completely. Okay, so what I will do is I will just do the throw and see what Nikhil Advani has to say. Okay, anything that flips out on its own, I don't take. Wool, DLAO. Or wood. Waldo. Could also be voodoo of some kind, but not voodoo. AOOD low. Or wool. Blue. Maybe some dua. I think this is my grandfather who's trying to talk to me to take legal action against these people, but he doesn't understand what the situation is. Because this is something that's actually military, and it may not be military from India. It's a bunch of criminals actually, because if it is a leftist place which has grabbed all the future resource, promoting communism, wanting to do brain control, nobody in their right mind would have supported the leftists after Berlin, Germany, and Russia. So most of them would have been an ignored lot, as I said, on the world map, making them highly vulnerable, yet part of governance or contributors or exposed to governance in some way. They're the people who were probably first removed and replaced by criminals to get a foot into the door of politics, taking it to world politics. It's primarily a criminal network on the back of identity grabbing. So I don't know how law will actually help. According to me, it is a question of military action and military understanding. But then, when it comes to cloning and it comes to genomes and it comes to mixing things up and making clones, then the military only is involved. Military of some place that has no values. Primarily, the ethics are all screwed. Probably Atmas that have come from lower realms who don't understand the repercussions of it. So Nikhil Advani, this is all you wanted to say? Or is it that Mr. Hukumat Rai Advani wants me to what? He wants me to go to the law? He says there's somebody from Kerala who has done law in some way. Is there the question of law involved? Is there the question of wool involved, pulling wool over the eyes? Is that what you're trying to say? Is a driving license involved? Is the question of law involved, something to do with law? Are you talking about me being low? You're talking about the realm where you're at being low? Is that what you're trying to refer to? You're saying the act done by somebody was a low act? Is that what you're trying to say? That the act done by somebody was a low act? Tell me one thing, Dada Dadi are with you, the Advanis. Your mom is with you, the real Suchitra Mirchandani Advani. Dada Dadi and our family from the Advanis, were we ever the ISI in Bombay? When Dada came from Sindh to Bombay, was he ever the ISI? Was he ever working for the ISI? Was he ever heading the ISI? Was he ever involved in any government services or anything to do with, government in any way? Is it true his father and his forefathers were zamindars in Sindh? Landowners of huge acreages? Is it true that they had huge acres of land in Sindh? Is it true at Dada's time is when they divided it between Dada and his siblings, and Dada chose to come away to Bombay? Is that true? Because that's what my dad used to tell me. And that my granddad, he lost all his money in the shoe shop and in a stationery shop and put it into the stock market and completely lost his money. That's true. Is there somebody who made stories on our family from the local community in India? Is there anyone who created any rumors upon us? Is there anybody who created rumors on me? Is there somebody who diligently wanted to badmouth me? Was that Varsha Advani, my sister herself, who wanted to badmouth me? It was a local community that wanted to badmouth me? Some people of a lower birth that wanted to badmouth me or wanted to rumor spread about me? Do I even know Rikin Kotecha in any way? I mean, do I know him on a personal level at any level? So what I'm trying to understand is why did this entire thing have to happen, in my life when I really don't know many people? He felt slighted when he has shapeshifted into that, whatever that thing was. He felt slighted at my behavior and he thought he could take a higher ground. And that also from the background and in a sneaky manner. So what is it? This bunch from Bangalore have a problem with them? Does he have a personal vendetta with anybody at Brewery House? Any of our cousins at Brewery House or our aunt at Brewery House? Did he have some personal grudge against anybody in our setup? Varsha, by any chance, Varsha Advani at any point in time shapeshifting as Ritu Malia? Did he have a grudge against Varsha Advani? Did he have a grudge against Kailash Aunty in any way? He had a grudge against JAYA.ADVANI between 91 and 93. How did it extend itself all the way to my mom ending up looking like an ogre and dying out of this country? Indirectly, is he responsible for it? With the trigger of events that he could have set off? Is Cyrus Mistry still alive in his human body? Is he on earth today in his human body? Has he got CRISPR to look different and to live in another body, another form on earth? Looking different? He has actually left the body and gone away into the afterlife? He's with you at the loka where you're at, the lower realms where you're at. Is he with you as of now? He's with you as of now. Rikin Kotecha also is with you as of now. Has he moved into the afterlife with you guys? Rikin Kotecha is hiding in my shoulder blade and making the buzzing sounds under my body. Is that Rikin Kotecha doing that? Little Ricky, that's him, Rix. His sister Ritika Kotecha is still in her human body as of today. Is she in her physical form on earth? His older sister. She's still in her physical form? Okay, good. Okay, thank you, Nikhil. What I'm going to do is bye-bye Dada and Dadi and Chitru Auntie, Suchitra, Mrichandani, Advani. I'm going to close this session as of now so that I can wake up nicely in the morning. Nikhil Advani, I'm going to say good night for now. Okay, I'm going to close this session. It's really good to talk to you guys. And if Cyrus is with you, okay, it's good to speak to you people. What I'm going to do is I'm going to close this and then get back at 8 o'clock over here. I'm really hoping to understand what exactly happened with this lot. Okay, where I've always actually been out of the entire equation and on the sidelines, pretty much in my own world. So I don't know why all of it's come and gathered, the sewers come and gathered in my life. I just can't understand why. So anyway, I'll reconnect tomorrow. I'm shutting this off for now. Okay, all right, good night.